Hey, you right guys, Trishman Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 15 of Glee Season 2. We're almost at the end. I'd say we're in like the third of Glee now, so the last episode was actually really decent. I enjoyed it, just everyone kind of getting drunk for half the episode, and then, well, I'm drunk off like one sip, which is hilarious, like Rachel just bimbling around, so I enjoyed scenes like that. I thought a bit more, and actually talking to the Patreon comments about episode 14 and how Kurt kind of handled the situation with Blaine, it's made me gone off his character even more than I originally did in that episode, because I feel like part of me was like, oh, because I was focused on the one good line he said towards his dad, and I was like, okay, he's not that bad. But then I think about how he actually treated Blaine and that whole situation, and yeah, he's actually kind of trash. And I feel like if it was this one thing he did, I'd maybe get past it. But I look at Kurt and I'm like, he does this all the time. Like, I think this is the worst he's been, like last episode was, but he does this all the time, whether it's with Finn or his dad or whatever, and when everyone wanted to come in and, like, help with his dad and he was just, you know, trying to have it his way. I feel like he's always trying to have it his way. And, yeah, I think he's actually gone down my rankings quite a bit, to be honest. I know some people don't want to hear that, because a lot of people in the comments say that Kurt is their favourite character, and I mean, fair enough. And, you know, maybe we'll have some episodes where he's actually really good and then he'll win us back over, but for me, he's just kind of down in the bin pile at the moment. So, yeah, I feel like it as well, because no one, they might do this episode to be fair, but no one really brought it up to him, like how shit he was acting. Like, no one mentioned anything. It was just kind of like accepted that that was okay for him to try and like control Blaine. And yeah, that's why I think in the reaction as well, I was like, part of me actually kind of wants Blaine and Rachel to be together for 2 episodes, even though that would like be ridiculous because I don't really ship them at all, but just to kind of make Kurt feel like shit. It'd be kind of great. But yeah, episode 15 guys, Kurt's Slide. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe, and if you do want the uncut and early reactions to Glee, then a link to the Patreon page will of course be down below, which really does help support the channel as well. Also links to Twitter, Instagram, the Discord if you want to join that. But for now, my friends, let's do this.
Yes, and I have to say, I am very inspired that both of you are showing how celibacy...
Why is the table so big? I guess they thought more people would be here, but...
Celibacy, ladies! Dig it!
Is Emma okay?
I don't know, hot stuff.
Or just say use condoms. Oh!
Pretty late.
Is she a recurring character then? Holly, what are you doing here?
Wellness teachers out with
Never seen Will spaff himself so much.
Peace, just peace.
Will!
Thank you.
Is Emma gonna get jealous? Will, the most forced laugh of all time.
Power. Oh, and by the way, Will, some of your
Will,
kids
yeah!
This is a condom.
There you, what did I just say? Boom.
HIV, which can lead. Hasta luego.
Right.
Luego.
Hasta luego. Will, the most white man of all time.
I think I have a bun in the oven.
Oh my god, you do not.
Please don't tell anyone.
You do not, Brittany.
Yeah, sure. Your secret's safe with... Oh my god, Brittany's pregnant. Brittany's pregnant.
Wow, everyone found out in the space of 5 seconds.
My life is over.
Oh, she's not pregnant!
Baby.
I'm so sorry, Artie. I didn't want to...
I would not trust
But I could
Brittany.
tell you- I don't need to go to a doctor. I just need to look outside my window. 3 days ago,
Oh
I saw this nest on top of my bed. I'm not scared, but it's
god.
also getting ready to bring you my baby.
Rachel is me every time Brittany opens her mouth. Why look at Will?
Being too graphic. I want to.
How have they ruined Will's character in... Well done, Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't know if Tony Stark will be too happy, but...
The kids will think that they're getting ready for reach.
Will, are you taking a shit? What are you doing?
That's a waste of some fine man butt.
Would you like my butt? Look at it. Oh my god, he's gonna think he has a chance with
I
Gwyneth.
really hope that's not one of
Original next week. I want to spend the week.
I thought he was about to say you're not being sexy enough on stage. I was like, alright, let's chill out, Will, but...
Miss Holiday.
Oh, he just knew that she'd be walking in at that moment.
So, sex. It's just like how...
You said sex, it's not Voldemort, Will.
It is.
Okay, is it true that you thought you got your girlfriend pregnant via hot tub?
I have always.
At least they brought that up.
Brittany, you for the covers.
Directed by Ryan Murphy.
And get...
Oh, cringe. I mean, she's way better than she was in her first episode, though, to be fair. Because I actually agree with some things she's saying. Oh, Santana's going in. And Brittany! How rude. Yo! I'm just Santana eyes at the moment, sorry. I really like this, what's he fucking doing? Oh, well, just himself again. Okay, imagine a teacher actually rubbing a student's legs though. Probably, but I mean, he's just himself again! This episode should be called episode 15, Will Spat Himself. GG's. We'll go 7 out of 10. It was good.
Don't you think it's time for the world?
Trash! Trash character! No, fucking hell. I'm waiting for the dislikes to fly in now.
We heard you pushed him down the stairs.
No, you can't prove that.
This is just sort of how she talks.
So, I happen to have
Do you know you also talk
intel.
homophobically?
Schuster is finally
Wilbur's gotta do something sexified.
Blaine's a better character than Kurt, by the way. It was originally just his voice, but now it's character. Oh, Coach Beast! My fave. I love Coach Beast. What a wholesome character.
It's your lucky day.
Is it though?
You can let me motorboat those twins?
Remember I told
How
you
long have we been
about
trying to
the
do this? Like 8
Got
episodes.
a celebrity who released
As you know, the Warblers are competing in our show choir's
What happened to Sunshine, by the way? I thought she'd be in it way more. She's in one episode. I know she went to a different school, but...
A little sexy.
A little
Need
sexy.
your input. Are we screwed? We're about to rock your world.
You've brought them to a random warehouse. I do love the Warblers, whatever they're called. Just sick. Wow. Oh, Kurt! Ruined it. It'll be like this for a couple episodes, so get used to it. He winked at me! Yo, he looks scary! Is that the face he pulls when he's being homophobic? I think so. Blaine. A god. Kurt. Trash. What was that? Is that CGI? No. It looked like CGI, it's really weird. Yeah, throw it at him. Everyone's left. Oh no, they're I'll go with 6.
Are you okay? You kept making those weird faces the whole song.
Yup, I noticed that.
It just looked like you were having gas pains or something.
Oh, go in, Blaine.
I really like when we make out and stuff.
Oh!
Which isn't. Are you kidding?
These two obviously get together because everyone ships
I think
them.
it's better when it doesn't involve eye
It's one of those things like Alison and Emily where I didn't get spoiled, but it's so obvious that it wouldn't even be a surprise if they get together.
Why do they keep editing all this vacation and plane stuff?
It classes it up.
Yeah.
Making and owning a sex tape could make you guilty of child pornography?
Well, there you go, you just got wrecked.
Listen, guys, don't take this too hard, all right? These things.
But you were rubbing an under 18's legs then. Holly, whatever your name is.
Alright, so give me...
No, I don't want to watch Kurt making sex faces, please. Ah! It's scary.
Give me... They're all sort of looking the same.
It just looks like he's...
It's because
No.
what you're actually doing is uncomfortable.
I need to stop.
This is. I think you should leave.
Okay. He's literally... Whatever. Whatever, Kurt!
Easy, I don't want to go too far away from. Just want to make sure it's appropriate.
Kiss as a tango?
Oh, he's actually checking if it's appropriate.
Ridiculous.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I want to.
So, is he practicing, is he going to do this dance with Glee Club? What the fuck? He just jizzed in a feet. Oh no, I need to stop. I need to stop. Yeah, okay, Gwyneth Paltrow looks hikey good here, not gonna lie. Yeah, oh, well, hit them high notes. It's weird in my ear, it's just like in the background. I'm gonna go, this is not appropriate, Will, for you to dance with a student like this, but... Yeah, that, no. Definitely not. Oh, Gwyneth! Oh my god.
So into you.
Oh, pipe down, Will, you just...
Go out with me.
I'm gonna go 6 out of 10 for that song, by the way. Actually, a 5.5. 5.5. 5 out of 10. Mad. I don't really ship those two, so I don't really care, to be fair. 5 out of 10 for that one. It wasn't as good as the Warblers. Even though theirs wasn't that great.
Need a hand? Have you ever talk to him about
What?
sex.
Why would you talk to the parent about this? Oh my god.
Compassionate person I've ever met.
You know, he gets that from his mother.
And I'm blown away by your guys.
Don't know about compassionate there, Blaine, but okay.
STDs? I don't have...
He has a point, but I don't know why he'd go to the dad about this. Like,
I'm sorry if I'm overstepping.
fair enough. You are. Nah, he'll listen, hopefully. Yo, is this where the ship begins? Do they realise their feelings? What is this farmer song? Oh, so the other two are going to join in, they're just staring at Gwyneth like... You know, they make a good trio, to be fair. You know, they keep looking at each other. They like each other, come on, you know it. You know, Santana's a boss singer. Yo, they like each other, come on! Saw it coming a mile away, but I mean... You know, she's like tearing up as well. Mad. GG's, GG's, GG's. I'm gonna go at 7.5.
Exploring the uncharted world of sapphic charm, brava.
Even Will's like, shut the fuck up.
Brittany?
I found out that making that tape would result in my arrest. I hit rock bottom and I've come here to set myself straight.
Oh, fuck.
Just in time because tomorrow.
While 3 chicks and me is just a typical Saturday night in the pucker in bed.
Of course. Who we got? Who's the other guy we got singing? Oh, fair enough. What is this? Yo, it's Quinn though, it's kind of mad. Everyone's like, apart from Brittany, she was vibing. Yup, there you go. Let's go a 4. The vocals are on point.
Who knows when you have dessert in the middle of the day, right?
Oh, Emma, you are so
Great job, guys.
pure, I guess.
But we're gonna get through it together, and we will both be better men because of it.
Let's go.
Most of, and then I want you to come talk to me about it. Deal?
I never had the talk. Is this like a normal thing to have like the talk with parents?
We're just getting started. That way, you're exposing yourself. You know, you're
Exposed. Kurt was exposed last episode when he exposed how trash it was.
Who have gotten in way.
So you don't need to worry about that.
With 2 guys, you got 2 people who think that sex is just sex. It's gonna be easier to come by. And once you start doing this stuff,
It's a
you're not
bit
gonna
sexist, but alright.
You gotta know that it means something.
All women think sex that means something.
To your heart.
No woman in the world would think sex is just sex. Okay then, Kurt's dad. The fuck? Kurt doesn't really matter to me, but...
I think I'll take it up to my room. Now, I hear you guys are having some problems.
I wouldn't call them problems.
No, we are. We really, really are.
No,
When
we
is
just
the
are.
last time that you...
Never.
Never?
I beg your pardon?
And every time I try to touch her, that happens.
Okay, what the fuck?
Are you still in love with Will Schuster?
Ooh!
You know, I was sort of thinking the same thing, but I was afraid to.
Jeez. Oh my god. That means yes. That means yes with a capital Y. Wow. So Holly just ruined her marriage. Sorted in one line. Should you not be a bit more worried that your husband just... Oh my god, whatever.
God, that was rude.
Well, fair enough. It was a good one.
I wanted to thank you
She's gonna
for
say
performing that song with me in Glee.
that she likes her, maybe?
What I've realized,
Yeah.
I'm angry because I have all of these feelings.
Yeah.
Feelings for you.
Boom!
But
The ship has begun, guys. They've crafted it,
I'm going into
and it's getting ready to sail.
I want to be with you.
Yo, let's do it.
And I love you.
Your lover?
Please say you love me back.
Mad. That's actually kind of mad.
You.
Yo, is Brittany gonna say no?
I'd totally be with you if it weren't for Artie.
Oh, Brittany!
I love him too.
You don't love Artie! Oh, he's so boring.
And I'm lucky enough that you're still single.
Wow. That's a bit trashy.
So
Santana just laid her heart out. Brittany was like, I love Artie. It's like,
never thought that being
oh god, Brittany's... to be fair, I can't even hate Brittany. Like, she is with someone. Like, I know Sam and Santana are just this like hookup thing, but I guess if Brittany actually loves Artie, then fair enough.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Why you gotta hate? I like you, Lauren. I like wooing you. Next
I
time
love
my afternoon
fuck.
deuce, it's my
That face, though.
To order.
You're not the Fellowship of the Ring, Rachel.
One day we're gonna fall in love with someone and we're gonna choose to be intimate with
God.
them.
Actually, it's just because Artie's such a bore
What's
fest.
a hickey, Quinn?
Is that your mom?
Wow.
She's at work. She'll be home for
I mean, they're both single.
divorce.
Not the worst thing in the world, but this whole thing's a mess with this lot of Rachel.
I'll be more careful with the hickey placement next time.
We have two.
I guess this is going to be a thing then. Ah! What are you doing?
Regionals in a week. And
What do you mean choreography? You were sliding around on a light wheel.
Fin-proof.
Just came to say goodbye. I'm going over to Shawnee Town.
My recurring character contract is over. I was only booked in for one episode. I'll be back soon though.
There's some parent complaint. I'm getting older too. Maybe I should try a relationship that lasts more than 36 hours.
Wait, does that,
serious?
does that mean they're going to be a thing?
Seeing another woman with the hots for you kind of made me jealous.
Wait, what?
Emma.
I know a lot about.
Well, I don't know if you've heard,
Oh, don't say it, don't say it.
but I happen to be an excellent educator. Oh my god, Will, you're gonna kill me with the utter cringe that you've become. The utter cringe. If I was Gwyneth Paltrow then, I'd be like, no, please leave. Oh my god. There we go, guys. That is episode, what was it, 15 of Glee Season 2. Another very solid episode. What can I say? The episodes are they're just sick. I'd say the weakest part about this one were the songs. I feel like we had a lot of them, which was a bonus. We had more than usual with this episode. But none of them were, like, incredible. I'd say they were all either awful or good. There was no, like, great ones. I'd say the best were maybe... Oh, I gave one a 7.5. Was it? Oh, it was the Britney, Holly, and Santana trio song. That was, like, the best one. I like that one. Because even though the song wasn't, like, insane, I felt like the emotions were behind there with that one. And you could see that Santana, through that song, was actually coming to terms with how she feels about Britney. And I liked kind of... You look back at that scene now, and you could see Santana was kind of, like, getting emotional about it. But I looked at Britney, and I was like... I wasn't sure at the time, but I felt like she was not vibing with it as much. She definitely was not, and then obviously that was definitely the reason by the end of the episode when she said that she still loves Artie. Why you choose Artie over Santana, I don't know. But, okay, so, like I said, Britney saying that I can't even be mad because she's just being true to herself, and it's like, it would be a bit brutal to just dump Artie and then jump straight to Santana. Like... As much as I want them to be together, I'd say the same about, like, Quinn, Finn and Rachel. Say Finn left Rachel and then the next episode he got with Quinn. Which I guess he kind of did. He technically did that. But Rachel cheated on him. So it's like he kind of had reason, I guess, to do that. Like, she cheated. Like, there's no real loyalty there now. So, yeah, all the Santana, Britney stuff I felt like was really decent. And I like that they're not together. Like, as much as I want them to be, it's nice when... You know, they've said they've put their feelings out there and they know how they feel about each other, but they're not together in the same episode. I felt like that would have been way too quick, and I'm glad it's kind of going to take a bit more time for them to get there. Because up to now, it's just kind of been like, oh, do they like each other? We don't know. Now we know that they do, but we're going to have to wait for them to like actually be together, which is definitely going to happen. Like I said, everyone ships them both, and kind of like I'll say with Alice and Emily from Pretty Little Lies, there's no way they would not be together, and everyone ships them this much. Yeah, all that stuff, really well done. Holly was actually good this episode. She was way better in this episode than she was in the first episode she was in. And I'm going to assume she'll come back at some point again as well. She seems like a character who will come back every few episodes here and there. So, yeah, like I said, she was way better. Will was an utter cringe fest. This was one of his more cringy episodes, that's for damn sure. Just, I can't believe... Like I said, when we do the character tier list for Season 2, it is going to look very different to how Season 1 looked. Quinn and Finn are hooking up. Puck was okay. Puck, like I said, he's gone up in my rankings. After we say actor aside, Puck as a character is actually funny. He's one of the more funny characters. I'd say under Sue, he's the second funniest character. Just his lines they're actually sick. I love his line delivery. I feel like I'm missing Emma. Oh yeah, Emma Still has feelings for Will. I mean, I guess it was a matter of time before she admitted that, and Holly got it out of her. And then Holly went to go kiss Will. It was a bit like she knows that Emma likes Will, so she's kind of pounced on the chance to get with Will. I think that's a little bit shady when I think about it. Like she broke up Emma and her husband because she bought out of Emma that she still likes Will, but then went to get with Will. Yo, Holly's actually trash. That was actually a dirty move, I'm not gonna lie. Is that everyone? I feel like I'm missing a storyline. No. Oh, Kurt. Yeah, Kurt. I actually could not remember. Kurt and Blaine. Blaine, I really like this episode, and Kurt's dad is always, you know, he always says some lines that's a little bit questionable when he was, you know, did his little sexist comment. I was just a bit like, oh, God, shut up. But again, his heart's in the right place, I guess. Kind of talking to Kurt, but I'm not there with Kurt at the moment, like I said. So, as with any character where I kind of think they're trash, I'm not super invested in the storyline. Yes, he needs to learn about sex, for sure, but it's just Kurt. I don't know. I'm still a bit about him from last episode, and I know they're not going to bring that up. I thought if they were going to do it, it was going to be this episode, and no one mentioned it from last time. So, like Rachel and Blaine didn't even talk. I thought like they had a storyline last episode, and now they didn't even interact. It was a little bit weird. But yeah, there we go, guys. Rating for the episode. I think the songs were, like I say, for the most part, fairly weak. Kurt's storyline, I'm not super invested in, but Brittany and Santana were really, really good this episode. As was Emma, Holly, and Will. Even though Will was a cringe fest, I felt like that story was decent. So overall, it's either a high 7 or an 8. Like I said, I think the Brittany and Santana stuff, that is like a 8 out of 10 story. Like that was really well done. But I felt like everything else was kind of like a 7. So I'm gonna go I'll go 7.6 out of 10. Like I said, I think it was good. Though Brittany and Santana were the best part about it, and I like that it kind of, they weren't together by the end of it, but there was just some stuff in there that wasn't, like the songs were just not really up there. So yeah, there we go, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what the episode down below in the comments. If you want uncut and early reactions, a link to the Patreon page will of course be down below. And I'll see you next time for episode 16. Until then, peace.